This is the Player of the Year trophy given to the best players like Antione Dupont and Cheslin Kolbe. And this is Chris Cross, a 50 overall rated player playing in the Portuguese league. And he has dreams to become the Cristiano Ronaldo of rugby. And as his agent, I've got 10 seasons to make him the best player in the world. Here he is on Benfica. How can he do in his first game? Yes, here he is. And oh, that's a big tackle to get hit with. But here comes the number 9, racing through. Can he get on the end of it without getting tackled? Yes, he can. What a start to the match for Benfica. But that was a big hit on Chris Cross. Here we go. Can we find Chris Cross? Yes, we can. And oh, what is that pass? He pops it off to the 10. Here's Chris Cross and what? And the player's got the ball there and he's just facing the other way. Here we go. Can Chris Cross pick it up? And he's just standing there walking the other way. And it looks like the coach has seen enough. He is getting subbed off. But where is Chris Cross? He's not even with the substitutes. So I decided to give him a call. Yo, Chris Cross, what were you doing after that game? I didn't see you.
I don't think I'm good enough to play rugby.
Listen, you are definitely good enough. I see real talent in you and I wouldn't have signed you otherwise.
I appreciate that, boss.
I mean, of course it's going to take time for you to sink into a new team. You're not expected to be the best from day one. You just got to make sure you're focusing on it, taking it step by step.
Okay, I will do. Thanks, boss.
And if you do well, I'll reward your progress. You'll get +1 overall for a try, +10 for a player of the season, and +5 for a team of the year. +1 for every 10 successful kicks, and +3 for a trophy.
Thanks a lot. I am now committed to this journey.
Now he is part of our plan. We are now going to simulate the first season and see how he does. But before that, we're going to put out some objectives for him to complete, which is going to prove why he is the GOAT of rugby. First of all, he's going to have to achieve a 99 overall. He's going to get 3 player of the seasons, 5 team of the years, and he's going to have to win 5 trophies. This is going to be very difficult. He went up in his overall by 3 overall points. He played 100 minutes and got 50 tackles, but unfortunately we're just lacking on the tries. I want to make sure he gets the most out of his potential. He's only got 10 seasons. But looking at the table, we've actually come 3rd, so we qualified for the top 6. The league awards have just come out. Let's see if he got player of the season. I doubt it, and no, I didn't expect it. But did he get on the team of the year? And unfortunately not. We need to win 2 games to get to the final. Can we win the first one? And yes! But can we make it to his first ever final? Here we go now, and no. Yeah, and that team also went on to win the Portuguese top 10, so it's not like we're absolutely horrible. Welcome to May 2026. I've simulated so we've got 1 game left against the team who beat us last season. We'll see if that we can beat them now. And okay, we got destroyed. It's safe to say that. Oh my days, look at that. The growth is unreal. 56 overall, and he got his first try, so that's going to be some upgrade points. I'm going to put in those upgrade points for when he transfers, just because it's easier. So he's actually going to be a 57, but we'll leave him at a 56 and keep him doing that organic growth. We finished 4th and qualified for the finals. We also did not get our name on the season awards, but let's see how we do in the playoff to the semi-final. For the playoff into the semi-final, and no, we get eliminated. 2027. Here we go. How have we done? Climbing up to a 59 overall, and he scored a try, so he's going to be 61 overall. And that is actually crazy. That is something. Somehow we've gone from being in the top 6 every season to becoming 10th and losing every single game. You've got to be joking me. I think it's safe to say that we need to get Chris Cross out of here now. And as his agent, I need to find the right league for him. But I do like the Belgian league though. And yeah, look, the outside centre's lower rated than him. So as his agent, I'm going to be transferring him to Kituro. Welcome to 2025. I know that sounds weird, but I had to make a new career mode to transfer him. It's all the same, don't worry. Here we go, looking at the table, and we came 2nd, meaning we are going to be able to qualify for the finals. He hasn't had any natural growth, which is a shame, but he has managed to score a try, and he only played 155 minutes, so he was clearly being subbed off, which is a shame, but when we put those upgrade points on him, hopefully he can start becoming that starter. Yeah, and look here at inside centre, he had all the minutes and he can play outside centre. I think that's why he wasn't starting. The league awards have now been decided, and can we see him on here? He only scored 1 try, so I doubt it. Looking at it here, and no, unfortunately he does not make his name onto the sheet. Yeah, here we go, simulating. Can he get into the final? And yes, he can. Chris Cross will be playing in his first ever final. Here we go, simulating here in the final. Can he win it? And no, 7 points away. He's getting so close, but that is such a shame. It's also a World Cup here, but look at Portugal's outside centre. 79 rated. I think that's a good goal for him to target into season 8 to try and become a starter for this Portugal team, but he definitely isn't making the cut this year. Alright, let's go into his first game of the season and see what's the issue is and what's the problem. We're going to select the lineup, lock it in, and why is he not here? What he should be starting. He's going to be on the sub bench, I think. And no. Where has Chris Cross gone? Yeah, he's just disappeared off the player list. Maybe I can find him on the transfer list or something. Yeah, here he is, and he's a free agent for some reason. Maybe it was something to do with his contract. Maybe he got kicked out of the club. But Chris Cross has clearly decided that he has had enough of Kituro. But we need to find a league for him. But you know what? I've seen the Bangladesh league here, and why not send him to the highest rated club, Shah Academy. Let's send him there, see if he can become the captain, the leader, and probably the goal kicker, seeing as he's the highest rated. And I haven't touched this, he's already been made captain. And yes, he's got the highest rated kicking, so we're also going to make him the goal kicker. Here we go now, the team are coming out, and I know it may seem that we're sending him backwards in the career, but I have to make a risk as his agent, and hopefully he can start cooking in this league and become a real leader. Here we go, we find Chris Cross. What can he do here? And look at that handoff. And look at that line-out steal there. Absolutely brilliant. Sorry, what just happened? Casual Rugby 25 moment, there's a tackle, and then the ball just goes catapulting out of the pitch. Let's kick it back onto them and put it in pressure. But there's no offsides in this game. And here comes Chris Cross. Can he score it? Yes, he can. It's looking like he has good technique. And perfect. Here we go. I know Chris Cross is here. Can we unleash him? Here goes Chris Cross. He's going to score his second try, is he? 2 tries in 1 match on his debut for this club. I'm feeling like as his agent, I made the right decision. Here he goes though. And oh, that was a bit rough. He couldn't get him a hat-trick on his debut, but looking very promising at this club. I can't wait to simulate the season and see how he does, and my fan computer is going crazy. I think I might be going to the moon right now. Here we are now at the end of the season. Let's see how we did. And look, we are already in the semi-finals. And here we go, looking at Chris Cross. He's had no natural growth, which is career mode's fault. But in his 5th season, look at those stats. 3 tries and 20 kicks over the post in total, meaning he's going to get 5 upgrade points. We need to get him 5 trophies, and it's the 5th season now, meaning he is going to have to probably get another trophy now, otherwise it's going to be really, really hard. So the league awards have now been decided. Can we get him some more upgrade points and finally make a bit of steady progress on those objectives? He's the fan favourite and the captain of the year, but he does not become the player of the year. But of course he got those 2, meaning he is now also on the team of the year. Here we go now, the semi-final, simulating here, and you got to be kidding me. We get knocked out again. Alright, season 6 here, and time is running out. We need Chris Cross to get the most upgrade points possible, and that's why I've moved him to right winger. Hopefully he can put in so many tries and get those upgrade points, because we need him to. Let's simulate the entire season. Alright, we are at the end of the season and we need to make sure we're in those finals. Let's have a look, and yes, we are. We went unbeaten, becoming top of our group. 2 tries, yes. 10 conversions, 10 penalty goals, which is 2 upgrade points. Let's have a look here. And yes, he's done it. And oh my days, look at that. Also, on the team of the year, apparently he's a hooker. That's a glitch. That's absolutely crazy. What we needed from him. Yes, we're in the final. Here we go for the final. I'm going to simulate it. Please, can we win a trophy? We need to. Here we go. And yes! Oh my days. By 2 points. That was just from Chris Cross's penalty goal. I'm going to get on a phone call with him and see where we're at.
Hi boss, I was just about to give you a call. I feel confident as a player, and now what a transfer to a top 3 league.
I can definitely do that. So many top clubs are interested in you.
Thank you very much.
Finishing that phone call, I'd also remember we're supposed to give him +3 upgrade points for the trophy, but I feel like he's got so many, it's a bit unfair, so we're going to just leave that out. And looking at the top 14, he could be playing with Antoine Dupont. Isn't that crazy? Going from the Bangladesh league straight to playing with Antoine Dupont, that would be crazy. Okay, I put it so he can play right wing, left wing and outside centre. He's obviously that good now, and I think he can play in any of those roles. And yet there he is. They've put him at his preferred position. Alright, we're now at the end of the season, and I saw scrolling through, we were having games against teams in other leagues, and you know what that means? We were in the Challenge Cup, so that's another potential for him to win trophies, hopefully. And straight away we've qualified for the final rounds, and he has had a bit of a stinker, to be honest, and I think I might know why. I mean, look, Blair Kinghorn, he can play on the right wing as well. So can Kapawatso, who are both of these players are 91 rated. Let's see how we did in the Challenge Cup. 4 for 4. We got eliminated straight away. And yes, somehow we were on the team of the year. Maybe I was disrespecting him a bit much. I think he actually did better than I thought. That's going to now allow him to have another 5 upgrade points. Can we make it to the final? And oh my days, we have flopped in the knockout rounds this year. I mean, 3 seasons left. We're going to be on the 8th season. This challenge is going to be very tough, and it's going to go down to the wire. And here we go, going into the 8th season. 93 rated Chris Cross. I mean, look at him. He looks like he's got so much aura. Alright, I've actually decided to simulate to like halfway through the season because I need him to do well, and I want to see how he's doing. Alright, perfect. Top of the league. It's what you expect. And we're going to be playing Racing 92 in the round of 16. I had to check the numbers. Can we make it through? And oh my days, you've actually got to be kidding me. Right, end of the season, and you can already see we're in the finals. We reached top of the table, and you can also see we kind of got revenge on Racing 92, beating them. The league awards have been decided, but we do get him on the team of the year, which is absolutely brilliant. So that means he's now got 4 team of the years into the semi-final. Come on, please, please, please. And oh my days, I mean, he's going to get +7 overall, and you know what that means. He's now at a 99 overall. We finally completed an objective, and let's see how we do in next season. But before that, it is a World Cup year. Alright, we're in the World Cup. I know it looks a bit weird because there's only 8 teams. That's because Rugby 25 is a bit glitched and you can't actually do the World Cup. So I've picked the best 7 teams plus Portugal. Who is going to go through, Ireland or Scotland? And Ireland win by just 4 points. You expect South Africa to win, and they do. So we're going to simulate it. And England win by another tight margin, 5 points. But let's see how we can do against France. Their defence is still not set. Here we go. 12 picks and goes. And why did he dive like that? I don't know. But what a try. Chris Cross not having much of the ball. His Portugal team is actually pretty quality. Here we go, using the hands though. Can the winger be in? He's got Chris Cross on his side. Takes in the men. How has he not scored there? That is unbelievable. But you should expect us to score there. And yes, we do. Diving in style. And what? Sorry, how was that not a try? And oh, what is that pass? But it still might work here. And oh my god, what a try. And finally, that one's actually allowed. I don't really know what happened with my recording in the second half, but we ended up getting a bonus point win with France fighting back a little bit, but we now face Ireland in the semi-finals. Ireland up next, and I didn't play completely in this one. It's because I had to go do something, but we are going to look at the highlights. So like 30 minutes in, they gave away a penalty, and we took those 3 points, putting the pressure on the scoreline. But then Ireland fought back with a good try. Our defence was just in tatters, and they punished us. The first half ended 7-3, as you can see. We weren't going to go down without a fight, and we had to make a comeback in the second half. Our second row saw some space, picked and goed, and he was through. Now later on in the half, Ireland decided they were going to pass the ball around right by their try line. Bundyaki tries to avoid the ball, hits his head, and we score and pounce on that. Now, in the 85th minute, we've won the game 100%. Chris Cross makes a big carry. I thought he was going to score here, but it was unfortunately held up. We are now in the final, but who are we going to be against? And oh my days, was it going to be any other team but South Africa? The back on back, twice world champions. And we do it, we're going to be playing on the hardest difficulty. This is going to be tough. I've decided to put him on the wing because I want him to try and get his first ever try for Portugal. Kicking and going, and we hand off Cheslin Kolbe to the floor. And is this going to be a quick try here at the start? And no, what was that pass? And here he goes. Is he going to get his first World Cup try? Yes, he is. We're going to pick and go with the scrum half just because it's the safest thing to do. Nice thing there, nice offload, and we're keeping the ball alive. And this is some great attacking rugby here. We pop it off to our left winger and we pop it back, and oh my days, these offloads are crazy, and that offload is even crazier. This somehow finds crisscross on the other side of the field, and no, he's got a dislocated shoulder. Remember, our hooker's missing the game because of his injury as well, and here comes the prop, and we've also scored another try, but they pass it out, and that was weird. What was that pass? Shout out to Rugby 25 for being so glitched because we're about to score. Bang! Here comes the 17, and yes, another try. What a win. Portugal have won their first ever World Cup. We are now in the 9th season now. You've seen who's been winning all of those games. Leinster, they've been winning the URC and also the Challenge Cup a lot. So I'm going to be transferring crisscross to Leinster. Leinster are actually full on players. They've got 50 out of 50 and I can't remove them or anything. So I guess he's staying at Toulouse. We're currently at that 99 overall, which we've completed. We've got 1 out of the 3 player of the seasons, 4 out of the 5 team of the years, that could be achievable, and 2 out of 5 trophies. Right, we're going to simulate halfway through the season and see how Stade Toulouse are doing. We are second in the table, that is alright, but then looking at the Champion Shield, and we've actually topped our group, which means we're going to be facing the Harlequins in the round of 16. I feel like when we go into the menus and simulate ourselves, it seems to glitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate past this game, and it's going to see if we're going to beat them or not. Yes, we won by 2 points, but we've got now Bath. We're going to go back in 3, 2, 1. And yes, we won by 7 points. Oh my days. And look, we're in the semi-finals, and Leinster, who I wanted to add our player to, actually got eliminated by the Glasgow Warriors. And yes, we won by 8 points. We're going to be in the final. We're going to be facing the Northampton Saints. Can we win it? We're going to go back in 3, 2, 1. And yes, we won by 17 points. Chris crosses his next trophy. So that's 3 trophies, and we could still hit that 5 trophy goal. Now let's simulate the rest of the top 14 season. And yes, we have qualified for the finals. Chris Cross, and oh my days, he went crazy. The league awards have now been decided. And yes, he's on the player of the year, the fan favourite, and the top point scorer. And he's also on the team of the year, of course, of course. These are the standards he's setting. He's now on 5 team of the years. We need 1 more player of the season and 2 more trophies. And we've completed every single objective. And we are now facing Racing 92. And yes, we've won it 12-0. They didn't even get a single point. So we only need 1 more player of the season and 1 more trophy in season 10. In season 10 now, I'm thinking back, I'm so glad we didn't send him to Leinster, because look how close he is to completing all the objectives. He started from nothing, a 50 overall rated player, 21 years old, and he's now 99 overall. He's had 2 player of the seasons, 5 team of the years, won 4 trophies, and won the World Cup with Portugal. It'd be such a shame for that to all be nothing. I'm only going to simulate just under a month. I want to see if we beat Leinster, because if they beat us, then was it really worth sending him to Toulouse? And they won by 4 points. Such a shame. Did we beat Glasgow though? And no, we didn't. Have we actually been groups? No. This could be bad. Oh my days, we're 4th. And yes, thank goodness it's top 4 that go through. Here we go, Sharks in the round of 16. And yes, we've won. We've got Benetton next. We're going to simulate to that. And yes, by 5 points, the tightest of margins. This is actually crazy. This video is going to go right down to the wire. I did not know it'd be this crazy. We've got Leinster now. You've got to be joking. They beat us in the group stage, but can we beat them when it really matters? I'm actually so nervous to get into the final. And no! Should we have sent Chris Cross to Leinster? I really don't know. There is still chance for us to win the top 14 though. Here we go, end of the season. Remember, we need 1 player of the season and also 1 trophy. And yes, oh my days, we might actually become the player of the season. And we have qualified top of the table, so we're going to be in the finals. Can we get him on the player of the season? This is going to be crazy. Here we go, and yes, he's player of the year and team of the year. So we have now completed that objective. The fan favourite, the top point scorer, absolutely brilliant. but we still need to complete that objective of getting that last trophy. And yes, by 3 points, we're going to the final with Criss Cross. This is going right down to the wire here, and we're going to have one last game to win it. We are now going to be playing in our final game, and here they come out. Look how nervous they all look, walking out from the tunnel. Did you know that this was going to happen? Did you know this was going to be a moment? Walking out for the final, for the 5th trophy we need. Here we go, the fireworks going off, the crowd's going crazy. This match is ready. He looks so fresh in his kit. Here we go, Antoine Dupont weaving through, maybe a little grubber. He's the playmaker, and unfortunately it doesn't work out. Okay, tough kick for Criss Cross, keeping the scoreline ticking over, and he slots it. Was there any question? Here we go, Antoine Dupont, nice sidestep here, and look, here he goes, racing through. Is he going to score here? Yes he is, yes he is. I thought we might have to do an offload there to Criss Cross, but we make it. This is going to be tight, and yes, just about. It was just curling in. Here we go, we kind of need to win the line out here. That would be brilliant, and no, it just goes over our head. Here we go, Criss Cross gets handed off. No, 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 and no, they've scored. Right, it's 10-7 now, coming to the end of the first half. I didn't know this game was going to be so dramatic. And yes, we win the ruck, and we're going to kick it out. No funny business. Oh, high tackle there. We win the line out, they didn't even bother contesting. Here we go, shipping out wide now. Oh, interesting offloads. We find Criss Cross. What can he do here, and how has he not won those one-on-ones? But let's try and use the hands here. Here we go. Here goes a loose ball here, and can Criss Cross score, and how? And we win the line out. That's absolutely huge. And do they know how to catch a ball? They just watched as the ball just hit them. Here we go, we ship out right to Criss Cross. What can he do here? I mean, what is Dupont doing? That must have hurt an awful lot though. Look at that. Ooh. I want to finish this game out with a bang. We're already going to win if we kick it out, but I've decided I don't want to. Can Criss Cross get a try in the final? And yes, he does. He's won them a trophy. Look at the celebrations. We have made him a 50 rated player starting at Benfica, going all the way to 99 overall, 5 team of the years, 3 player of the seasons, and playing for so many different clubs. He's won the World Cup with Portugal. This is absolutely crazy. Oh, way! And look at that. I think my game's crashing. I think it will crash now, but that doesn't matter. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you want more challenge videos like this, let me know.